Hmm. 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 Well, we can't keep it going for too long, but doing a visual bit in a audio platform is a fantastic way to start the show. Welcome back, everyone, to the Too Good For You podcast, the only podcast in California hosted by Emmanuel and Tyson, which is me. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for your ears, for being able to hear the words that we're saying. Thank you for your eyes, if you're watching, for you to see us. Thanks for being here. I'm trying out a new format where I'm going to talk more slow and really just try to hammer in the point instead of talking so fast.
Damn.
So real newsworthy, real anchor, no emotion, just straight facts, slow, can understand.
Nice.
I'm going to see how it works.
Maybe I should start doing that. I find myself tripping over the words that come out of my mouth.
Yes, and I believe if you slow down and really think about your next words or just the point that you're trying to make, you can really figure out what to say next instead of using filler words or just tripping over your own words.
Absolutely. I definitely agree with the approach of your linguistic talent.
Thank you. Until then, once I get back into doing public speeches, then I'll bring the emotion back. But for now,
Just monotone.
working on my podcast voice. Clear, concise, straight to the point. No more talking over you. No more screaming. Just here, giving it to the people. Raw and slow. What's your favorite way to go?
Excuse me?
I'm just asking.
Favorite way to go what?
I
Where?
don't know. I was just asking.
Sir, I'm going to need more context
Okay. Well,
in this question that you are asking.
well, how's your week been?
It's been going.
Mm-hmm.
It's been a week. Same old, same old.
Mm-hmm.
Holiday season is approaching.
I don't want to talk about holidays anymore.
Hey, man. That's all I could talk about because that's all that's been happening.
I don't want to do that anymore.
That's fine. It's kind of hard trying to talk slow.
Of course it is.
I find myself like pushing the gas pedal down on how fast I'm speaking
Which is fine.
when I'm trying to slow it down.
I mean, you can do whatever you want. It takes time. Let's break this down. Why do you cry every episode?
I don't know. I really don't. It's like a natural reaction.
But to what?
No clue.
You don't cry when we talk in person.
Maybe it's just camera shy. Maybe I don't know. I don't like being on camera.
I don't know, but you cry every episode.
It's not every episode. My eyes just get watery.
Yeah, but for what?
It could be the lights, for all I know.
You've never looked at the sun before?
Not directly.
Really?
It's not recommended.
It's definitely not, but you've never just been like, oh, I'm just going to try it out.
No. Why would I want to blind myself?
Well, because you don't go blind like the first time you do. And like you have to like have...
flashbanged in your own, like, eyeballs.
Yeah, it's prolonged exposure can lead to blindness. But if you occasionally you can go ahead and just take a gander at it.
I wouldn't recommend that, but...
I'm not saying prolonged. Like, you can just be like, get a quick peek.
Just a glimpse.
You've never looked at the sun.
I've tried to look at the sun. Yeah. Definitely not the way to go.
Why?
Why else you get blinded?
If you do it for a long time.
Okay, okay.
What's the longest you stared at the sun?
Record time?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. 10 seconds?
That's
15?
a long time.
But it's with those UV glasses.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about your naked, raw eyeball.
like half a second, 1 second. It's
Nice.
hard. It's hard to look directly into the sun.
I haven't done it in a while. I think I might do it tomorrow.
You need to use glasses.
No, I'm just gonna just take a peek at it.
What is?
You know, just be like, I
Why
feel
should you
like
be like, I can't see for the next 3 hours?
no, it's not like that. But yeah, I. You think like someone just had to take one for the team to figure that out?
To not look into the sun directly.
Yeah.
Hey,
For them to know that it causes blindness, you're just like, dude, someone has to figure it out.
Probably. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
There's always a first of everything, right?
I feel like if you look at the sun though, it might like wake you up more.
Like right when you wake up, you look outside your window.
First thing in the morning and just stare at this and just get a peek. Like, because then it should be like, my
Your
eyes
senses are open now.
Your body automatically goes into like fight or flight mode. Like there's no, I'm sleepy, I'm gonna take my time. It's just like, oh shit. Like you said, I just got flashbanged. Like I gotta fucking do something. Could work.
That could work. You should try it tomorrow.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah. Let us know on the next episode.
Okay. Have you heard of those? I don't even know what it's called, but the people that like, shit. Now it would be better if I knew the actual word. I'm just gonna say sunning, but where they like put your asshole to the sun.
No.
Yeah.
To get freaking suntan down there?
No. It's supposed to be some sort of like energy thing. Like I get. You get the sun, it beams into your asshole, and then it's just
energized.
Yeah,
You're
it's
like the
some sort
power
of-
bank.
Yeah,
Solar power.
Yeah, it's some sort of like yogi thing, I think. But yeah, you just like women, recommend it. You just go out there. Maybe it goes in your vagina. I don't know. But yeah, you just lay out there, spread eagle, and just let the sun
Energize
handle you. Yeah.
No, I've never heard of that.
No?
And I don't think I would ever think of doing that.
Really?
No, never.
What's the worst that can happen? At least that's not looking at it in the sun with your eyes, though. What's the worst that can happen?
Get cancer. You still get cancer.
Well, you get cancer anyway, so you might as well. Like, what's the point?
No, you're giving a direct entrance to the cancer, to the UV rays.
Why?
It's gonna go straight into the booty hole.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna affect you more than if you're just like in the sun. The sun's just beating down while you have clothes on. There's gonna be more of a repercussion.
Well, again, it's the same thing. Like, you don't get cancer like the minute the sun touches you. Prolonged exposure is what kills you.
How often do these sunnies, or what are they called?
I don't know. I think they're called sunnies.
Okay, how often do these sunnies do
You
this?
just do it in the morning for a few minutes.
No, a few minutes add up though.
Okay, that's like going to the beach. Same thing.
Okay. Yeah.
So you're saying you wouldn't try it?
No, definitely
Why?
not.
Why?
This is not my cup of tea. It's not something that I'm intrigued to do.
But what if it does like actually give you like mad energy?
I'll take my caffeine, the old school way.
What's your caffeine intake like these days?
Daily, I slowed it down. It used to be 300 daily. Now I'm at a 100, 150 level. So I was able
Drinking
to.
coffee or what?
Yep. So
What do you measure out the caffeine levels per
no,
cup
it
of
has it on the
coffee?
pod.
Oh.
It has the milligrams of caffeine on there. Or is it milligrams? Is that what's considered like caffeine?
Sure.
Right?
Why are you asking me?
No, like, okay, you buy an energy drink, right?
Mhm.
There's different kinds. You got Celsius, Bang, Ghost, whatever. 200 milligram of caffeine?
Yes.
Okay, that's the question I'm asking.
You know how big a milligram is?
Big MG?
That's what a milligram is, yeah.
You said big MG.
Do you know how big a milligram is?
Oh, no, I don't.
Oh.
Do you?
Isn't it like less than 1,000 grams?
I don't know. I honestly don't.
Millimeter was at 100? 10. Centimeters 10. Millimeters 100.
Is it?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
But yeah, okay. Let's just say it's a... Sure, okay.
Anyways, yes. 150 milligram count. I'm toning it down.
And that'll do it for you.
That'll do it for me. That's all I need now. And maybe a afternoon nap if I have time and if I'm able to. I'll take a quick little 10-minute nap.
Are you one of those people that can just be like, I'm gonna sleep for 5 minutes, and then you're like, oh, I'll do this? I fell asleep for 8 hours.
No, I'm not actually.
So then why even try to do a 10-minute nap?
Because I know I'll wake up and then be energized
That's
to do it.
That's literally what I just asked.
You asked if I'm the kind of person that takes a 10-minute nap that turns into an 8-hour nap.
No, that takes a 10-minute nap and feels like you slept for 8 hours.
Oh, see, I misheard you then. Yes, I am that person. 10-minute nap, great. I found that's my time to be really energized after a nap. If it's 15 minutes, I'm a little groggy. 30 minutes, I'm super groggy. It takes me a while to get back into the motion. But 10 minutes, spot on.
Interesting. And you only drink coffee now?
Coffee, mainly now. If it's anything else, it'd be like a tea. But other than that, took out my pre-workout. Sometimes I take the occasional energy drink. But other than that, yeah, just coffee. Interesting.
Yeah. I don't even really drink coffee like that. Coffee's gross.
Why? Is just the flavor?
I don't know. I just really never got into coffee. There's really nothing that ever like piqued my taste buds. Like it's kind of just trash.
What kind of coffee do you get? If you were to get a coffee,
black coffee.
That's exactly why.
Well, yeah, I know, but if I'm adding a fucking caramel latte, frappuccino, mocha, sugar, butt fuck, then yeah, of course it's gonna taste fantastic. But it's like if you want to drink coffee, you drink coffee, black coffee,
just straight
raw,
no cream, no sugar.
No, what you need all that for? Extra calories, extra sugar? You don't need all that. 0 calorie, bro. Black coffee.
That's like, for me, that analogy is like an IPA drink, or like people who drink IPA. Like, oh, that's the only people who drink real beer.
That's literally you.
No, that's not. I drink first off, I drink everything. That, I'm just saying, like, that's the similarity I see. You know?
Purist. I'm just a purist. I don't need that extra shit. Of course, if you add extra stuff, it's going to taste fantastic. But if you can get me on with just, like, plain, then you got something cooking. Cheese pizza. Not the first choice, but I can rock with it. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's why pizza's great. Coffee? It's not quite there yet. Plain? I mean, I drink black coffee, but I don't know. It's just not like something I'm needed to drink. I don't feel like the itch to ever just drink coffee.
Or caffeine then. So you don't wake up and be like, fuck, I'm tired, you know?
I usually am tired every day. Yeah.
And you just fight through it.
Pretty much. I mean, I usually take my pre-workout for the gym. I go in the morning, so I'll take it in the morning. But honestly, I think my body might be the biggest, like, anomaly, because nothing works for me. Like, I really don't feel much of a difference, like, drinking pre-workout. Like, caffeine-wise, I couldn't really tell you the difference. Beta-alanine, I don't itch. Like, I take, at least, sometimes 1 to 1.5 scoops of my pre-workout, and I'm just like, yeah, dude, I don't really know.
You take this every day?
Every day I lift, yeah.
Maybe your tolerance just got really high for that kind of stuff.
Yes, man.
Are you that kind of person that could drink, like, say, an energy drink and then just go to bed?
Probably.
You are.
Caffeine, I don't really feel like jitters. Like, I don't. Every time a lot of things that people say happen to them, like, in their bodies when they do stuff, like, I don't feel that. So I really don't feel jitters. I don't feel the itches from beta-alanine. I don't feel like bubble guts after Chipotle. Like, I just
interesting.
Just chill, bro. Like, I'm just here.
Are you dead inside?
Probably. I think I'm a robot. I think they might have experimented on me as a child. Cause yeah, dude, I don't feel shit.
Oh shit.
Like I'll try. Like I'll drink. Like I said, like I definitely will drink coffee. I'll drink tea usually when I travel in the mornings. I'll drink tea. I don't think it really does anything. Even like I drink like Diet Coke or like Coke Zero has caffeine in it. I don't feel the difference at all anytime I drink after that.
That's insane.
Yeah,
It's like you don't have that placebo effect of.
Yeah, which I think which it could possibly be. Like I just am like, it's obviously there's nothing to be like.
It's kind of scary. What if like you just drink too much caffeine? You didn't even realize. Like, drink a pre-workout.
Yeah, I do two. I usually do 2 scoops of my pre-workout. I would just feel sick at that point. Like I wouldn't feel like, oh my god, I'm so energized. Like
Or
I
you
would
don't
just
feel the
feel
jitters
No, I would
or
just
like
feel
that.
nauseous because I just had too much.
Interesting.
But it was never like, oh god, now I'm gonna be so hyper. Like no, I would just feel nauseous.
It's like a blessing and a curse that you have.
Yeah.
You take it as a blessing or a curse?
For caffeine, I feel like it's kind of a curse because like people rave about how it helps them stay up, and I'm like, bro, I'm tired as shit all the time, and I would like to have some sort of like little pick me ups, but no. Even like Zins, dude. I tried Zins. That shit fucking sucks.
You're telling me that didn't wake you up?
No, I felt nauseous.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that's as expected. That's just straight like nicotine.
Yeah, but everyone's like, oh, bro, it's supposed to help you like focus and like it's supposed to be like all this other shit. And I'm like, no, I just feel nauseous. Like this is not, I couldn't like go out through the rest of my day. And I've definitely have tried multiple times of like doing things. And I'm just like, dude, I can't do this. I just need to go lay down.
Maybe the people that recommended Zins as like an energy focusing like kind of thing. I'm pretty sure they're smokers or they've been doing like nicotine products for a while, right?
Sure, I don't know everyone's life.
Well, I'm saying like because you don't do that often,
No.
so you're not used to that nicotine intake and that kick that comes with it, especially from a Zin, dude. That shit kicks my ass. And yeah, I don't know how people do that in the morning.
Yeah, I don't know either. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know. I feel like either my brain or my insides are.
What if coffee and all these caffeine products are just the biggest scam?
They probably are.
And like there is really no caffeine, like
caffeine's not an actual thing.
yeah, it's not. It's just like a thing, and then people are like, oh, fuck yeah, I need this to stay up, and then all of a sudden they drink it. And it's like, let's go on with my day, you know.
It's like bacon for breakfast. You ever heard the story about that?
No, what do you mean bacon?
Come
for
on,
breakfast?
dude. You're a PR major.
Okay, elaborate then. Explain it to me, please.
Someone who worked for the bacon. Was it bacon or cereal? I don't remember, but it was like one of these companies, like say General Mills or Oscar Mayer for bacon, whatever, right? Just one of these companies. They're like, how can we sell more of this? And then we were like, we'll just make it a breakfast food. So they're the ones who started the marketing of being like, oh, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Here's what you should have for breakfast: eggs, bacon, and OJ. So bacon became like just like a staple for breakfast. When like originally never was, but they just marketed it as like breakfast, and now everyone's just like, oh, fuck, bacon for breakfast.
No, I've heard of this. I've heard of this for sure. I don't think it's bacon. Or
I think it's bacon.
Is it milk?
I hate how you say milk, but no, it's not milk.
How do you say milk?
Milk.
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 What? I just literally said it 2 different ways now.
Yeah, the second one is wrong.
Milk.
Milk. M-I. Ilk. You say milk.
Okay.
Milk. There's no E in milk. It's M-I.
Okay, it's like caramel. What do you say?
We're not doing this again. You say words
well,
wrong.
clearly. Okay. 2 ways of saying it. You could say it.
No, you can't.
Yes, you can.
Caramel and caramel, yes. Milk and milk are
It's like
not...
Caribbean.
Okay. Those are 2 of the words that you can do that. Milk is not a word.
Thing. Oh my
MELK
God.
is not a word.
It's the same thing.
How?
That's like ketchup.
What?
You never heard ketchup?
Ketchup.
Ketchup.
It's called ketchup.
It's ketchup. KETCHUP.
Yeah, ketchup.
You say ketchup.
Ketchup.
You're saying ketchup.
KE. It's
Ketchup.
No, K. That you're saying KI. K.
Who's saying KI?
You said K. The K?
Ketchup.
K. KI. K. Right? K.
Okay, huh?
KE. K.
Yeah.
Okay, so ketchup.
Yeah. That's what I said
You
the
just
first
said
time.
ketchup.
It's literally. What are you
Say
talking?
it again.
Ketchup.
Okay. But you were saying
I was saying that the whole
But you said
time.
ketchup and ketchup are interchangeable. Ketchup is not a word either. The only reason why Caribbean, and caramel and caramel is because they are still spelled the same. When you're saying these things, you're changing letters. That's not how
Just
it works.
pronunciation of it.
No, it's not.
Just pronunciation.
Because we just went through this. Ketchup is ketchup.
Okay.
No one says
All right.
ketchup because that's a whole different way to spell the word if
Okay,
you say
fine.
it like that.
That's fine.
So
That's fine.
milk is not a word. Milk.
I've been saying milk.
No, you say milk.
I say milk.
Let it rest for a few minutes and I'll ask you again. You'll say milk.
That's fine.
Because you do it. You've done this for the 12 years I've known you.
No.
100%. I would not lie to you.
Maybe ketchup. I definitely know I'm guilty of that. But
Well, that's also just wrong. That's another word.
ketchup is
Ketchup?
Oh, catch up?
Yeah.
No. Like ketchup. But ketchup.
See, you're saying it different.
No, but that's what I'm saying. I know that I'm guilty of that one.
No, milk is definitely
my
one of your hard
God.
words.
Oh my God.
I'm just saying.
That's fine.
What were we talking about?
The breakfast food
Oh,
that
yeah.
became back popular. I said it was milk.
Yeah, it was not milk.
It got milk. Where that slogan come from?
Why did that sound so hard for you to say?
What are you talking about?
Say it again.
Got milk. What? I don't understand. Why is he trying to create something out of nothing right now? That's insane.
Am I freaking out? Is this guy really? Why is he saying it like that?
I don't understand this guy.
It got milk.
Got milk.
But you put a weird emphasis.
What? Got milk? Got milk? Got.
See, that first time you said it, milk,
Yeah.
which is how you typically say it.
Oh my gosh.
Dude,
I don't know anymore, man.
But no, I don't think it was milk. I mean, it might have been, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I've heard that story before. Mm-hmm. Damn, that is a PR case too.
Mm-hmm.
That they bring up.
Mm-hmm.
Damn.
That's why I went to school for it. But yeah, so yeah, maybe I do think caffeine though is real because I think it is like a specific molecule or something. So if there's a caffeine molecule, then I guess caffeine is in there. But for whatever reason, it just doesn't. It doesn't work for me, and it just makes me sad because I would like to have something to help me go through my day, and I can't keep just trying new things. I mean, the only thing that fucking works for me is like cocaine, so it's like I can't, I can't rely on that shit forever. I'll burn a hole through my nose.
Can't you just mix it? I don't know the properties of cocaine and like, I know you snort it.
No.
Can you put it just in a drink and it have like kind of a similar effect?
I don't know why you would do that, but I guess
I'm just curious.
it's just one of those things. Like if you snort, like it's just fast acting. Because you can like gum it if you really want, but like that's usually just the residue at the end. You kind of just take your finger and just kind of swab it up there.
Interesting.
But yeah, Coke in the 70s probably was awesome. That shit probably was.
You talk about the 70s a lot. I think you're in the wrong era.
Nah, they were too racist back then.
You become a cult leader.
Weren't
Reverse
that-
racism.
Yeah, that was what I guess of those activist groups. Yeah. But yeah, no. No, I don't know. I mean, you could just get away with so much more back then, and the coke was awesome. I'm assuming. So, yeah, it seems like a fun time.
Time to be alive.
Yeah.
I was trying to think what era I would want to live in.
Now is fine for me.
No, yeah, no, it's fine. But
Yeah.
if you had to choose one in the 1900s,
Can I choose before that?
I mean, sure. If you go ahead.
Probably like 610.
What happened in 610? It just
It's probably nothing. So you probably just like chilled. You just lived a casual life.
I want to look this up so bad and like
You can.
What era is 600?
610 AD. I
Yeah.
don't know. Probably. I'm sure. I mean, in America, there's probably not much happening, but I'm sure that was probably like the hoedown in like Greece and Rome or something. I don't know when that empire fell, but I don't know. I just feel like there really wasn't like wars going on in 610, so like you could get by with like just living your life out until you just eventually died of like stubbing your toe or something.
Yeah, it just says. I mean, it says the birth of Islam, 610 AD.
Okay.
Cool. The transition of the Eastern Roman Empire from Latin to Greek.
Okay.
So I guess they're still Roman Empire. Hey, so live in that time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, there's not much is happening. You just hang out there. Like eventually you'll just like die at 26, but like you don't have to go to war or anything. And like there's no like big like plague or shit. Like you're kind of just like, well, yeah, I was alive in 610. That's really it.
Just a short amount of time though.
Yeah.
Short amount of time.
Yeah.
One splinter. Oh, I think I'm gonna have to amputate your finger.
Yeah. They're like, well, you have dysentery now, and you're gonna die in 12 days. And I'm like, fuck, dude. It is what it is. But yeah.
Interesting answer. Was not expecting anything remotely close to that.
It's because you don't think enough. You gotta really play the options. Because you're gonna say something like the 80s, because you're like, that's lazy. Like, it's, of course, everyone loved the 80s. Like, of course you can go there, but like, do something exciting. Be in like China in 610, or like in again the Middle East, bro. Be at the birth of Islam, or like do something cool.
Sorry for not thinking big enough.
Yeah, you don't.
Sorry. Yes, I do, sir.
Okay.
Yes, I do. It's just,
What's the biggest thing you can think of?
well, now that you said it, I feel under pressure, so no, I can't say it.
That's what this podcast is. It's only pressure. So you should know this. We've done this for 2 years.
What's the biggest thing that I could think of? I don't know. I really don't. Something has to come up to me, and then I start thinking big. You can give me a topic, and then I'll start thinking
No,
big.
I just want like what it just in terms of the sheer size. What is the biggest thing you can think of?
The universe?
Is the universe a thing?
Is it? It's infinite.
But it's really not like
A tangible thing?
it's not like is it made of matter? Technically.
It is.
Yeah.
Matter is, yeah.
Okay. The universe. Our universe, which goes to what?
Our universe.
Mm-hmm.
You mean our galaxy?
I'm asking you. Like,
Well,
when you
I
say,
believe there's only one universe.
Okay.
Yeah. And like, I don't even know how do you say like kajillion billion galaxies in there?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah.
Okay, what about an object? The biggest object that you can think of, because the universe is kind of a cop-out answer.
You're getting on my answers, man. Okay.
Well, I'm just saying, like, that's literally, of course, the
'Cause it's
biggest thing,
infinite.
because, yeah, it's something that's what I'm saying. It can't be infinite. It has to be a fixed.
For some reason, I was thinking of the the blue whale because it's the biggest.
Nice. We're just gonna leave it at that. Okay. What?
All right.
That's the first thing you thought of as the biggest thing.
Oh, you said an object, and now I'm thinking of a live thing, a thing that's alive.
Okay, and that's fine.
Okay.
So the blue whale.
Sure.
Have you ever seen a blue whale before?
I've never seen a whale in my life.
Really?
I've always wanted to go on a whale tour and see a whale.
Dude,
I've seen a whale in like SeaWorld.
Yes.
But I want to see a whale in the open, like in their habitat.
We literally live 20 minutes away from the ocean.
And that's what I'm saying. I've never seen it, never gone to one of the boat tours that do it. Never done it. Would love to. But it's just something that doesn't cross my mind. Like, I'm like, oh man, I need to do this. Right now, you're making me like start thinking about it a little bit more. So I may do it very soon. But
I'm not making you do anything.
No,
you're thinking about it yourself.
You brought up the idea, which is starting to make me think. Because I honestly forgot about it. Like, that I've never done it. So it's not something that's like comes to mind often.
I can manipulate you so easily.
No, you can't.
Dude, you literally just said I'm implanting thoughts into your mind.
No, you brought up a topic that's making me think of like, oh shit, whale watching. I've always wanted to go whale watching. I wonder when I could go whale watching.
And you got that from me. Like I literally
that's what I'm saying. But you brought up the idea.
I'm implanting things inside your head.
Okay.
I could run the world, dude. It's so easy.
I gotta do it.
Because there's people definitely dumber than you. A lot more people that are dumber than you.
You need to relax. Hold on now.
Why?
You making it sound like I'm real dumb.
I didn't say you were real dumb. We already established you're about average IQ. We had that conversation last week.
Okay.
So there's definitely people that are way dumber than you. There's people dumber than me. There's people smarter than me. I'm not saying I'm the smartest. But I'm just saying, you get enough people that are dumb.
Rule the world?
That's a lot of people.
What would you do? How would you do it?
We've already gone through this plenty of times.
Yeah, I was thinking like a campaign. You gonna run a campaign?
No, I'm not running a campaign. Word of mouth. If you want to come, you want to come. If you want to leave, you can leave. I'm just going to be here spouting. So why whales?
Why did it come up to mind? Just because I was like, oh, what's the biggest thing? And then I was like, biggest animal. Okay, yeah, the whale, the blue whale. I was like, that's why it came to mind. And we're talking about like other things. It could be like, I don't know. I could have said mountain or volcano or some shit.
But you didn't.
Yeah, I didn't, because the first thought was like the association, the biggest, for some reason attached to biggest animal in my head.
Yeah.
So that's why blue whale.
There we go.
Came out.
That's what I wanted to hear.
There you go.
I wanted to figure out your brain.
Dr. Tyson over here.
I wanted to see the connection, your synapses firing. I wanted to see how your brain connected 2 and 2.
Brain blast. Well, yeah. So
would you fuck Jimmy Neutron's mom?
What the? Would I fuck her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say? Why did you not let me finish my sentence?
Well, what sentence was it?
Because you wouldn't. You started like trying to cut me off after I said, "Would you fuck Jimmy Neutron?"
No, I didn't. No, you said mom. You said it real quick.
But you were trying to cut me off.
No, why would I cut you off saying that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
No, yeah. That's only a like. Yeah.
That's the only what?
Like female character.
What are you talking about?
Never mind. I don't know.
It's the only female character what?
Of the show. Like, adult. That I could remember.
Okay.
There you go.
Who's the hottest mom in animation?
American animation? Like cartoons?
Sure. I'll make it easy for you.
Off the top of my head? Miss Incredibles.
Cop out.
Not a cop out, bro.
That's a cop out.
Is it my fault that it's a really good answer? No, it's not.
It's everyone's answer.
Well, I mean, Miss Incredible, she a little thick. So that's why I said it.
I see. Do you think you could beat Jimmy Neutron in a fight?
No, probably not. Physical? Like one-on-one? Sure. But bro, he's a genius. If you fucking build some shit, he could build like a candy gun and shoot me with it. You know? I don't know.
What would a candy gun do to you?
For all I know, it's a real gun. It just shoots out candy, shoots out gumballs instead of bullets.
So why wouldn't he just make a real gun?
I don't know. He's a child. I don't know if he has access to bullets like that.
He can make anything. I'm sure he can make a bullet.
Well, then there you go. See, that's what I'm saying. I would lose in a fight if it came down to it. This bro's gonna build something, fucking clobber me up.
Clobber.
I know. Like I was.
What are you, 1950? Fantastic Four? It's clobbering time? Jessica Alba, Invisible Woman, Fantastic Four. Fantastic.
Fantastic.
She got naked for the movie.
Oh, did she?
Obviously, you've never seen Fantastic Four.
Well, because she's Invisible Woman. I get it. But she got naked for it?
Because she was wearing her regular clothes, and the clothes obviously don't turn invisible, so she had to take all of her clothes off so she could become invisible.
I want to see that unrated version.
You're a freak, and you deserve jail time. If you could be any Fantastic Four member.
Character? Okay. Which one would I be? I rate, if I say Human Torch, you can be like, cop out.
No, it's fine.
No, I like Human Torch, but if I would, probably Human Torch.
That's a good answer.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
I was gonna say Dr. Reed. That's his name, right? Reeves? Reed. Mr. Fantastic. Yeah. I was gonna say him because he has like the smarts and stuff, but I feel like Human Torch. What's his name? Johnny. Flame. Yeah.
Sure, probably.
Oh, you don't even know. Oh, I thought you knew because you brought up Fantastic Four.
Well, you said it's clobbering time, so I just associated that with the Fantastic Four, the Thing, because that's his catchphrase. And you said clobbering, which no one has said since 1946. So, you know.
Okay, you want to know what is this? What is it? Like you said, your brain doing this.
You know, connections.
My connections to that. Why I said clobbering in the first place? Because we were talking about Jimmy Neutron, and that episode where he becomes like the big orange thing, kind of remind me of the Thing.
Okay.
Right, and so I said clobbering. Yeah. So anyway.
Okay. Pick. We'll stick with okay. Pick a video game. If you could bring any video game character into the real world, who would you bring?
That's hard to say. Because a lot of the games I play are just war games.
Okay.
So if I say like Master Chief, it's like doesn't really make sense. Cool, but
Why wouldn't it make sense?
what's he gonna do here? Just walk around?
He's your roommate. I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. No, the dude's made for fighting. He's made for war. Fight off aliens and shit.
There's plenty of wars happening. If you need to send him out there, you can.
Well, I mean, I guess. That's the first one that came to mind, Master Chief, to be honest.
What's your favorite Halo game?
Halo 3. Halo 2 is up there, but Halo 3 is where I, like, really shined.
What was it when you used to play, like, golf in Halo? What was that called?
Oh, with the gravity hammers or whatever? I don't know if it was,
The skull?
Golf? You have a skull, right? You're just punching them out?
Yeah, you just have to hit the skull into, like, certain areas.
I don't think I played that custom game. Yeah. I was more of the shoddy snipes, like energy sword, gravity hammer kind of guy.
Interesting. Could you compete?
Could I compete at that time? I think I could. I think I was pretty good at video games at that age. Reaction time was really fast. Yeah, I played a lot, and so I think I was in tune with it.
Would you get a Cortana implanted into your head?
No. I wouldn't want any of that.
Why?
Because I don't want them to influence my own decision making.
Well, what if it's for your own good?
I mean, define like for my own good. Like if I'm about to kill someone and they're like, "Hey, you need to stop," then yeah,
That's not where I was going, but
yeah.
sure, yeah.
But if it's like, "Hey, man, like maybe you shouldn't eat the red meat because cholesterol," like I'm gonna be like, like turn it off, you know, like.
And then you die of high cholesterol, and then you're like,
Then
shit,
so be
should
it.
have listened to
Then-
my Cortana.
Then I die of high cholesterol.
But why wouldn't you just listen to it?
Because live life. Here for a good time, not a long time.
Did you buy NFTs?
Nah, I never bought an NFT. I've looked into it, but never bought it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, Cortana. Did you smash?
Yep.
Does she have an actual body, or is she just a
I think
face?
in Halo Rogue or one of the newer ones, they show the like full body, kind of thick. So.
So you would digitize yourselves to smash?
Yep. Go into her.
So you would go into her space, but you won't let her into your space.
No, she go in my space.
I just asked if you would get an implant. You said no.
Okay, that was if you asked me like if I wanted to have an implant.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
But for Cortana.
If I had to smash Cortana, I had to get an
not to
implant.
smash. Like, you just have a Cortana.
No. Like I said, I mean, it would be cool if I was like a fucking war hero and she tells me everything I need to like make sure the mission's good. But in a regular daily life, nah, dude.
No?
I don't want that.
So when implants start coming out, you're not going to get any?
Nope.
You're going to be a full human?
Yep. I don't even know what implant I would get. I've always thought about this too. I watched Cyberpunk not too long ago, and all those implants that they put in them.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, which one would I do? I don't even know. We talked about this already too. Really don't know what implant I would use or do.
Mm-hmm. Implant. It's the opposite of an implant. Amputation. Mm-hmm. What can we do with that?
Amputation?
Mm-hmm.
Amputee?
Would you amputate your left foot to win $100 million?
Yeah. It would.
Mm-hmm.
Just the left foot, right? Below the ankle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I would.
Would you go higher? What's the highest? What's the most you'd amputate for $100 million?
Probably up to the knee.
Up to the knee?
Mm-hmm.
$100 million.
It's $100 million. Up to the knee.
What if you did it and they're like, actually, that wasn't enough?
No, I would be so mad. I mean, at that point, I feel like I would just have to follow through.
You'd go more.
I mean, if I already did it thinking that I was going to get $100 million, like, what am I going to do with half a leg and not $100 million, you know?
Plenty of people do.
Yeah, I know that, but I'm saying in that situation where I'm offered $100 million to amputate my leg.
So then you lied.
What are you talking about? I said I'll do it.
Yeah.
For $100 million. Yes.
But then you said you would do more.
For $100 million.
So then you lied when I asked, well, what's the most you would be willing to amputate for $100 million?
Yes, I did lie. Because that's where I would like to stay, below the knee. Or at knee most, you know? Why would I want to go higher?
Because it's $100 million.
Yeah. If they told me, oh, you have to go up to the joint of your leg for $100 million, I'd say no. I wouldn't do it. Even for $100 million.
It's fine.
Why do you seem upset with that answer?
I'm not upset. I'm just contemplating. I'm thinking of things.
Oh, Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I feel like this is like a therapy session right now. The
No.
way you're sitting, the way you're asking like these questions, the voice that you have.
I told you I'm practicing
It's very
my
calm.
podcast voice.
It's very calm.
You obviously don't have anything to talk about, so I'm over here just captaining the ship
Yes.
right now.
Yes.
So I'm doing what I do best. I'm trying to deep dive inside of you.
Excuse me?
No pause.
Okay.
Would you let Mike Tyson fuck you?
What? No. No, bro. No.
Did you ever hear about that story? How he threatened a journalist?
And he said he's gonna fuck him?
He said, "I'll fuck you till you love me."
What did the journalist say? It was like a press conference, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I don't know like the full story. I've heard of it though, but I don't know exactly what went down.
That's awesome. That's such a cool like comeback. Yeah, like I'll fuck you till you love me. That's awesome.
But what did the journalist say? Do you know?
Yeah, first because there was a fight. They were fighting on the stage with Obviously, I'm way too young to know, so I don't remember who the boxer was, but they were like having a fight. You know, Mike Tyson's just being Mike Tyson, right? Top of the world, man.
Mm-hmm.
And so like after the scuffle, the journalist like boos Mike Tyson, right? And then he says like, "Oh, he needs to be put in a straight jacket." And then that's when he goes off into his tirade.
Oh,
and
really?
he starts yelling at this guy. I'll fuck you till you love me. Drops a couple F-bombs in there. Great. It's a little speech by Mike. But no, that's such an awesome comeback. Because what are you going to do?
They become speechless.
What are you going to do? What are you going to say? You're gonna say
Oh, to him, like...
When you say okay? Because even if you say okay, then what? He's going to fuck you forever.
Yeah.
Even if you have Stockholm Syndrome and you're like, well, I might actually love this guy. He's going to be like, you're lying.
Sorry. Sorry. Go ahead.
No, that's it. I mean, it's like,
I'm sorry. When you did Mike Tyson's voice. Sorry.
my Mike Tyson and Michael Jackson are very similar.
Mm-hmm. Sorry. Okay.
You think Michael did it to those kids?
Oh, dude, I don't know why that keeps popping up on my my feed. That he did that shit. No, I don't know. King of Pop. I don't know. Oh no, the one I saw is where he almost dropped a kid.
That was his son.
Oh, that was his son? Oh, yeah, I didn't read the full thing.
His blanket. What?
I don't know. I thought you were gonna say more.
No, that's his son Blanket.
That's his son's blanket?
No, his son's name is Blanket, and that was his son.
Oh.
He was hanging over the railing.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
And I didn't know his son's name was Blanket. I don't know if you're being for real. Like, if you're trying to manipulate me. Kind of on edge right now.
I'm not doing anything. I'm telling you the story.
I'm on guard right now with you. So.
That's fine. You can do what you want. Would you go to Neverland if... Oh, sorry. He has to go turn on the camera again. Everyone hold your horses. Go check out our sponsors at Too Good For You. Use all of our codes. Thank you for supporting the show. Love you. Would you go to Neverland if Michael asked you to?
Neverland? Like Peter Pan Neverland?
What do you call this house?
Oh, no.
You don't know much about Michael Jackson, do you?
Clearly not, dude.
What do you know? If you could pick a topic that you're like, I know the most about this. Like, say you were on, I don't know, like Jeopardy, and one of the like little categories came up,
What is?
and it was like, which one do you like? Oh, dude, no matter what you ask me, like I can get all of these correct. Like I know the most about this.
Maybe I don't know. Apex, probably.
Tell me about Apex.
Apex Legends.
Tell me about
It's
it.
just a game with different legends that have different skills. And you team up and try to win first place. A battle royale.
That's a very that's a very.
It's a cop out answer.
Yeah, that's a,
Okay.
That's a very umbrella. That's literally like the first sentence in Wikipedia. But like what do you know about it? Like why do you say you know the most about that?
I know the most about the characters because I kind of followed their lore a little bit. So I feel like I would know about their thing. And then I kind of deep dove it because Apex Legends, like Titanfall, like series, right? I try to figure out the timeline of like and see what that Titanfall is to Apex Legends and all that stuff. So
You did it yourself or you watched it?
no, I watched a video. Why would it? No, I'm not gonna piece it together myself.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I watched it. I was like, it's kind of crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So yeah, give me some.
You would have to ask me something.
I just want to know about Apex Legends
Like I said,
and what you know the most about. Like if you were doing a TED Talk and you're like, "Hey guys, Apex Legends."
what do you want to know?
I want to know not what the game. I don't care. It's a battle royale. I don't care that you pick someone. Like I want to know, like anyone who just even if you don't know what a video game is and you walk in on someone playing Apex Legends, you can piece together. Obviously, you have to shoot people and win. Like yeah, shit. I get that.
Yeah. I don't know what more you want from me. How am I supposed to specify? Like, oh, the legends are based from fucking. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I was trying to
Keep going.
I was trying to think right now.
Okay.
I forgot. See, now I don't even know what their homeland is called. Their Scarvo? No, that's not it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, you're throwing me off. You put too much pressure on me.
I'm not. I'm just asking.
Well, I'm
I
not
want
good at
you to
these games.
explain. I'm asking you to give me your information that you have, since if that's something that you.
It's more like if someone came to me like, "Hey, you play Apex?" I'm like, "Yeah, I know I play Apex." They're like, "Oh, do you know this?" I'm like, "Oh yeah, I know this." It's probably gonna be more about play style and what characters to use. And then if they say like, "Oh, you know, what's the history on this character?" It's like, well, yada 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 yada.
So
yada,
just
yada.
do that. Why do you have to have someone ask you? Why, if I'm asking you like to tell me, I don't even like. I just want you to tell me. Like I'm not gonna sit here and like spoon feed you things to tell me. Like I'm asking you.
But then if I tell you what it is, you're gonna be like, "Yeah, that's the game. That's what it is."
Because you just said it's a battle royale where
Well,
you pick
I could be like,
legends.
okay, you pick legends. There's like 5 different categories of classes,
Okay.
right? You have the controllers, people who control like the game style, the gameplay.
How so?
So controllers, they have different kind of tacticals. Yeah, different tacticals. So some deploy gas if they trip it. Some have electrical fence. Some have fucking goo, makes it sticky. Yeah, pretty crazy.
You can come on people in Apex now?
Yeah, it's black cum. It's a black ball. And then, yeah. So you have different kind of players for different kind of play styles that help control the game. You have skirmishers, which are like mobile legends. So it's like you go in, you could dip out. You don't have to worry about trying to run away because you have tactical abilities that help you get away. And like, yeah. Then you have assault, just people who have really focused, attack heavy tacticals. And then you have your it's like your tanks. So they have fucking extra padding on their shit. So they have extra life. And then they have all the abilities that kind of work with it. So yeah, and then your support. So I mean, I could tell you that kind of stuff. I'll tell you about each character, which one goes well with what.
Okay.
But it's like you would have to bring back the topic. You know, I can't just be like, yeah. So you know the 3 characters that I would recommend. Yada yada yada.
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you were at a TED Talk and they're like, okay, your topic is Apex Legends. Tell us everything we need to know about Apex Legends. I want history, I want, lore, I need mechanics, I need play styles. Like, you gotta, if you're gonna be knowledgeable on that, you gotta be able to tell people. You can't just say, I don't know what you want me to tell you. You're like, yo, I'll tell you I'll tell you.
Yeah, I'll tell you what you want to know.
No, I want to know it all. So tell me it all.
See, that's
Since
too
you
vague
know
for
it all.
me.
How is that vague? I'm asking you.
That's way too vague. You can't just go up to someone and be like,
hey, you know Apex?
Yeah, I do.
Tell me about
Great,
it.
Tell me. And like I said, the starter intro sentence. It's a battle royale. You get to choose legends, yada, yada, yada. Based off the legends, there's different classes, yada, yada, yada. If you want a good team, I would recommend this, this, and this. Mm-hmm. Then it's like, okay, cool. Different kind of guns, different kind of things. Depends on how you want to play, your play style. It's all about the fun for you. Mm-hmm. And that's it. Yeah, lore, I know some of it. I don't know all of it. But I know some of it. Yeah.
Interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah, you should probably get some more information so when people ask you, you can give them an answer.
Okay, like I didn't give you an answer right now.
I did, but I had to pry it out of you.
Okay.
Because you started off with, I don't know what you want me to tell you.
It's like the, I could read your mind kind of thing. You might not even want to hear about all of that, you know?
I'm asking you to tell me everything there is to know about something. I want to know what there is to know.
Yeah, but it would be nice to have a starting point, a basis of where I could go and what you want to know. You can't go up to someone and be like, "Oh, you're a mechanic? Mm-hmm. Tell me everything about a car." And then they're gonna be like, "Well, shit. Like, what do you want to know? Like, you want to know about the engine? You want to know about exterior, interior? Yada, yada,
okay, cool. So cars are built. They're 4-wheel vehicles. Start with the chassis. You got wheels. You got braking system. You can tell them everything there is to know about a car if someone asks.
Yeah, but then doesn't that make you feel like you're just kind of like dumbing it down for them and like you're kind of speaking down on them?
I feel like if you're knowledgeable on something and someone's asking you about it, you should feel that they're coming to you as a professional, so they're gonna take what you give them.
Yeah, but then
if they have any questions in the meantime, they can ask you.
Yeah, but then if you go and you ask the question, and then the guy goes like, he's like, "Oh, okay, let me start from the beginning," and yada yada, like giving you the whole history breakdown, giving you the whole fucking things of how cars started and the evolution of cars, and it's like, dude, I didn't want to know all this, like, but I'm not gonna be rude. I'm not gonna be that guy that cuts you off. Like, you're so passionate about it.
Obviously, you wouldn't ask anyone about a car. That's what I'm saying. Like, you wouldn't do that. But if you were interested in something, say you're interested in another mobile game, just because that's what you do. You find someone on the street, like, "Oh, are you into this?" Or like, "You've heard of this?" And they're like, "Oh yeah," and you're like, "Oh, tell me about it." Like, you wouldn't want them to tell you like everything about this thing you're interested in.
Give me a synopsis, a background, like a really short paragraph of what everything is. And then I'll be like, if I have more questions, like, "Oh, you mentioned this. What does that mean?" That's when I'll start doing that. But I'm not going to expect someone to be like, "Well, let me tell you, let's take a seat," and then break it down for me completely, you know?
And you think it's bad that someone would do that?
I don't think it's bad. It's just, like, it's easier, for me, it's easier to create a conversation and keep a conversation based off what the other person is also, like, into and wants to know. If you give me a whole vague topic, you might not already know some basics of it, but I'm going to keep telling you everything, and then it's like, I don't know if you know this, and then I feel like I'm talking down on you because it's like, you already know this stuff.
Interesting. So you just rather just have like headline, not full story.
Depending on what it is, but yes, most of the time. Because then it's like, "Oh, okay, cool, awesome." Or then if I'm really intrigued, it's like, "Oh, really? what do you mean by this? And then they could go as much as they want in
Yeah,
depth.
but if they just did that in the first place, like, why would that be a problem?
But then what if I already knew that? You know? Then I'm going to be like, man, fuck, why'd I ask this guy this thing? And then it's like, I might feel like, do you not feel disrespected if someone does that to you? Like, talks down and, like, breaks down something in a way where it's like, you know it, but you're not going to stop them.
I think there's a different way of talking down on someone and explaining something that someone asked about. Let's go back to the car situation. Obviously, I know what a car is. If I'm like, hey, man, tell me everything there is to know about a car. I would love to know how the first car got invented, who invented it, came up with it, went to this, where we're at now, how everything works. Like,
the background, the history of it.
I'm just saying, if I ask for you to give me everything, like, I don't care. Once you get to the point to where I'm like, oh, I know where we're at now. I'm not going to be like, okay, you can stop there. Like, no, like, I'm trying to get, like... No.
What if you did that and then they started breaking it down, right? Mm-hmm. And then you're like, well, I know all this stuff already. Like, keep it, like, you're just like this, you know? And you're kind of staying quiet because you're not going to stop the guy mid-sentence.
But if you're in the context of learning things, like, why would it... most times you're already going to, like, already have some general knowledge on anything, right? You mostly... have a general knowledge on anything. So anytime something that just like comes up where you know it, you just kind of like tune out or fast forward it because you're like, oh, I already know all this.
No,
like, I don't need to hear it
definitely
again.
not. Definitely not.
So then,
but
yeah.
it's like if I want to know something specifically, I'm gonna ask specifically. Like, you know, I don't know. Maybe it's different. I think it depends on the scenario. It depends on what you're trying to get out of the conversation. But most of the time, it's like headline for me, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it.
Very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I like looking into your soul.
I know, you're kind of scaring me right now.
Just figuring you out more and more each week.
Am I the test subject in this? Little did I know, huh?
Little did you know
that's why we're recording so much.
I've been fucking grooming you for 5 years.
He learned from the best.
Stop.
You gotta admit that was a good one. You gotta admit that was a good one.
You can't keep reusing this.
But you gotta admit that was a good one.
It's not good. We've debunked this. You can't keep reusing the same gotcha, man. I need you to come up with something else. Need some new.
Well, I mean, it's not like you're gonna be groomed any other time soon.
I don't know. Probably. You never know.
Well, when that happens, then that's when I'll change my my joke.
Okay. Well, just know you were groomed as well.
No, wait on. Let's dive into that. What you mean by that?
Folks, thank you for joining us on another episode of the Too Good For You podcast, the only podcast in California. Eman, thank you for entertaining me this week. You're a fascinating person.
Thanks.
You really do intrigue me. Your brain does work in mysterious ways that I really am fascinated by. And I mean that in seriousness. So thank you for continuously being my guest, co-host, and letting me figure you out.
You're welcome.
Yeah. I feel like I'm like Freud, and I'm about to come up with a new level of psychology. Just give me some time. Just give me some time. Right. That's why I'm picking you. And I'll get there. Then I'm going to write a fucking dissertation.
Please do.
Yeah.
Please do. Let me know what's wrong with me. Let me know what's wrong with me.
Mostly milk.
Milk.
Where can they find you?
Hit me up on Instagram, @Eman. Everything else I don't want you to find. Tyson?
Tyson X Phillip on all my socials. And like I said, make sure you guys go check out the podcast on all the socials. Too Good For You Pod. That's number 2 good, number 4 letter U pod. Once again, folks, thank you guys for tuning in. We are almost at Christmas time, so we hope you guys get ready for your Christmas. All right, fuckers. We'll see you guys later.